Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. If you've ever looked at a Leica and thought, wow, that's a lot for a camera, I get it. But this isn't just any Leica. This is the Leica MP-TYP240, and it's built for photographers who want the best without the branding getting in the way. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, I know what you're thinking, isn't Leica just for rich collectors? Not necessarily. This camera is more than a status symbol, it's a tool. The MP-TYP240 has a 24MP sensor, which means your photos will have incredible detail, even when you crop or print large. But what really sets it apart is the viewfinder. Unlike digital cameras with electronic displays, this one uses a manual viewfinder with traditional frame lines. That means no lag, no battery drain, and a shooting experience that feels timeless. If you're used to modern autofocus systems, this will take some getting used to, but once you do, you'll appreciate the precision of framing by eye. I remember the first time I picked up a Leica. It was an old film model, and I was immediately struck by the weight and the feel of it in my hands. It was like holding a precision instrument, something that was crafted with care and attention to detail. The MP-TYP240 is no different. It's a camera that feels solid, that feels like it's been built to last. And when you start shooting with it, you realize that it's not just about the look and feel, it's about the experience of taking photos. One thing I love about this camera is the scratch-resistant sapphire glass over the display. I've dropped my share of cameras, and the last thing you want is a cracked screen ruining a shoot. The sapphire glass is tough, it's the same material used in high-end watch faces and smartphone screens. You won't have to baby this thing, which is a relief when you're out in the field. And let me tell you, it's a big deal. I've seen cameras with scratched screens, and it's just frustrating. You can't review your shots properly, and it's just a hassle to deal with. Another standout feature is the large double-sized image display. When you're reviewing your shots, the bigger screen makes it easier to check focus and exposure. It's not as big as a mirrorless camera's LCD, but it's noticeably clearer than older Leica models. And since this is the MP version, it omits the Leica logo and M lettering on the front. That might seem like a small detail, but it gives the camera a cleaner, more minimalist look. If you're the type who cares about aesthetics as much as performance, this matters. The build quality is, of course, top-notch. Leica doesn't cut corners, and it shows. The body is made of solid brass with a leatherette grip that feels perfect in your hands. It's heavier than modern cameras, but that weight gives it a solid feel, like you're holding something that will last decades. The shutter is quiet and smooth, which is great for street photography or events where you don't want to draw attention. And the sound of the shutter. It's just beautiful. It's a mechanical sound, a sound that says, I'm a camera, and I'm here to take pictures. Now, let's talk about the downsides. First, the price. This isn't a budget camera by any stretch. If you're used to buying gear on sale or waiting for deals, this one isn't going to be cheap. But let me ask you, what's the point of saving money on a camera if it's not going to give you the results you want? If you're serious about photography, you need a camera that can deliver. And the MP-TYP240 can do just that. Second, the lack of autofocus means you'll need to be comfortable with manual focus. That's not a deal breaker for most enthusiasts, but if you're coming from a DSLR or mirrorless system, it'll take some adjustment. But trust me, it's worth it. There's something satisfying about manually focusing a lens, about feeling like you're in control of the camera. And the results are worth it. Your photos will have a level of precision and clarity that you just can't get with autofocus. The battery life is also decent but not amazing. Expect to carry a spare if you're shooting all day. If you're still on the fence, I encourage you to think about what you want from a camera. Do you want a camera that's just going to give you decent photos, or do you want a camera that's going to inspire you to create something amazing? If it's the latter, then the Leica MP-TYP240 is definitely worth considering. And if you're ready to take the plunge, Check out the link in the description to see the latest price and details on Amazon. This isn't a camera you buy on a whim, but if you've been dreaming of owning a Leica, this might be the one to finally pull the trigger on.